All right, 1 second, folks. Oh, wow. Oops. Okay, let me go to the options and turn off the music. That's just till we get past this quick monologue. Let me make sure we're working here. Okay, looks like we're good. AI difficulty is all right. Should have grabbed a drink. Okay, what is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man Lincoln Clay, coming back at you with a live stream of Air Brigade. This is a game that I purchased on AppLab for $5, and this game definitely piqued my curiosity. And before we get into this game, I do want to talk a little bit about what attracted me to this game. I think back in 2007, maybe 2008, there was a game on the Xbox 360 called Over G, and it was a flight game, a Top Gun type game. And actually, I think this game came out before the Ace Combat games came out. And so Over G had some training, it had missions, and it was online multiplayer. And that was the best part of the game. And the premise of the multiplayer was you take off either from a base or you take off from an aircraft carrier. And your mission is to fly to the enemy's base or one of their carriers and try to destroy their base or destroy their carrier. Meanwhile, the opposing team is trying to do the same thing. They're launching planes from their base and from their carriers, and they're trying to destroy your base and destroy your carriers. So on your way to your enemy's base or carrier, you will encounter enemy fighters. And that made for a very fun game. And the only problem I had with that game back then is that after people were completing their missions, like what would happen is when your plane runs out of fuel, you're going to get a warning that you're low on fuel, so you're supposed to head back for refueling. Well, what people were doing was they were deliberately crashing their planes so they can respawn from the base or from the carrier. Ski? Oh, okay. I thought I heard something moving around back there. So anyway, and I have been starving for a game like that again, especially in VR. So when Ace Combat 7 got announced with VR support, I was highly doubtful that it would have multiplayer, but I wanted so bad for it to have multiplayer. And if it would have multiplayer, the 3 missions that you got would have been well worth it. I mean, the 3 missions, even though I didn't finish them, I only completed 1 mission. I think it was still pretty cool, but needed that multiplayer. Then we had Project Wingman, which same thing. I didn't finish that game, but I thought it was a great game. Same deal, no multiplayer. Wish the game would have had multiplayer. And so I'm going through AppLabs because as part of my new schedule, I was planning on focusing on 1 AppLab game a week during the middle of the week. And the reason why I'm doing this today is because I had problems earlier trying to stream from my PS5. So I decided this is also a test stream. So I know I'm getting a little bit winded, but I'm almost done. We'll get into this in a second. So I found this game on AppLab, And when I read up on it and saw that this game also has multiplayer, I said I gotta get it. I haven't played the multiplayer yet. It's only got one review, so I assume that as far as multiplayer goes, this game is probably dead. And so far, the only thing that I've done is, you know, the basic training, the advanced training map, what have you. But I believe this game came out in 2019 on PC. I don't know, but as of right now, this is the only flight sim game that I know of on the Oculus Quest that has multiplayer. So that alone made it worth it. Now, being that this is a Quest game, I didn't expect much for graphics. The one thing that kind of threw me off is the graphics are what I thought they would be for an App Lab game, but the file's kind of big for a Quest game. The file's almost 3 gigs for a Quest game, but at least the download size was 1.1 gigs. But the game, it says that the game size is 2.7. So if this game is 2.7, that's actually a pretty big file for Quest. So let me see. So I did go through the basic training and the advanced training and learn how to shoot down jets and stuff like that. I haven't gone through the expert training yet. Well, let's go ahead, because it's like turns and missile evasions, because I'm going to need to learn this if I, you know, dive into this game and take it seriously. So when
You can perform a high G turn by accelerating and then immediately decelerating. This will give you momentary increased mobility. However, it will also drastically reduce your speed.
You can perform a high G turn by accelerating, then immediately decelerating. This will momentarily increase mobility, however, it will drastically Okay. So, you use the grip button to grab that stick. I mean, you can bring your hand up here too and still control the plane. Alright, so bring the speed up and then quickly decelerate.
If you perform too many high G turns in succession, your plane will stall. When this happens, you lose control of your aircraft and need to increase speed to recover.
That's all some pop-ins. Now, see here. So I'm trying to drop my speed down, stall. Or you can use the thumbstick to control the throttle. So when I first popped this game in, I had 3 complaints about this game, and 2 of them were answered. One of them was,
multiple enemies have just been spotted on radar. You don't want to know how many. Use high G turns to avoid their missiles and take them out.
Up ahead!
Enemy locked on.
oh! Well, that's the first time I've seen that. It just basically vaporized my plane. Oh, there's the enemy planes right there.
Warning. Enemy locked on.
Where they at? There it is.
Missile locked on! Dive! Dive! Missile locked on! Dive! Dive!
Oh, there's one behind me.
Continue with the operation. Don't forget that you can strike down multiple targets at once with your SP weapon. Warning.
Oh!
Warning. Enemy locked on. Warning. Enemy locked on.
Oh!
Missile locked on! Dive! Dive!
I'm trying to die. Oh! Oh, we might have to back out of this.
Warning. Enemy locked on. Warning. Enemy locked on.
Oh, I see the fire at me too.
Missile locked on! Dive! Dive!
There we go. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him. There we go.
Woohoo! Red shot!
Warning. Enemy locked on.
I prefer the cockpit up, but I'm just showing you guys. There we go. Nice. Oh, he got away.
Blew him
Oh, we got him.
Great
Continue
Got him
shot!
too.
with the
Woohoo!
operation. Warning. Enemy locked on.
Nice.
Shot!
Ooh!
Great
But
shot!
I got him though. You know what? Let's go back to the title. And let me check the chat for a second. Well, I doubt that there's anybody playing this game because when I bought this from AppLab, there was only one review. So you can go into the Hangar, choose some games to buy. Oh, 322. So oh, they got a good amount of, they got a decent amount of planes to choose from. That looks more like a stealth bomber than a fighter jet. So Su-24 Fencer, A-10 Warthog. We already know those are tank killers. I don't think those are really good for combat, from what I understand. They're basically low planes that fly low and kind of stay under the radar, and they're tank killers. So this F-16 or this MiG-29, that would be my preference. Stability, don't got shit for stealth, don't got shit for reload time, stealth detection, but it's a stable plane. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go back. Mobility, speed, lock-on range is not very good. Lock-on speed, woof. The question is how much damage does this do? This got some mobility. This Fighting Falcon's got some stability. It's fast. Same deal. Now look at that Warthog. No speed. Stealth detection. Right there. That's your jet right there for stealth. Oh, you might hear my son playing his games in the background. So I'm either going to go with this Fighting Falcon. I currently have $322,000, which we know a plane costs way more than that in real life. These fighter jets probably cost about $10 million. I'm willing to bet $10 million each. But it doesn't make any sense for me to buy a jet right now when the game is empty. But I do hope that this game, I do hope that people buy this game, because I would really love to play this multiplayer. So I would say that my 3 complaints about the game was that the game was in third-person view, and I didn't know you could go to the cockpit view. So that was one of my concerns alleviated right there. The other concern I had was that it seemed like the jet didn't have any sound effects, and that's because it was drowned out by the music. So I turned off the music. That solves that. I think it can use better effects as far as the thrusters go. And I guess the third effect, it doesn't really affect me, but it might affect other people. And that's like not seeing any of the exhaust coming out of the back of the plane. That doesn't matter to me because I'll be in cockpit view because I want it to be realistic and immersive. But for those who might like to play the game in third-person view, that might be a concern to them. So, but other than that, I don't really have a problem with the game. I think it's worth the $5. I'm fine with the game in its current state. I just hope more people will get this game so I can, do the multiplayer with some people. But if somebody were to look at this game and say they think it needs more polish or something like that, I really wouldn't argue with it. But I'm fine with it. So, but again, when I checked this game out on App Labs, it only had one review. So this game just already walked into this game knowing that it wouldn't be anybody on
Your map
multiplayer.
has 3 range settings. Pick the right one for the situation. There are multiple groups of enemies in the area. Use your operational map to hunt them down.
There we go. And when you get in range, at least with the missiles, it will lock on target. When you get them right there in that, when you line the plane up with them, it will lock on target when you get in range. We're closing fast.
Enemy up ahead.
Damn it!
Enemy in range. Shoot him down.
Get a lock on him first.
The whole thing is just all furries away.
Enemy up ahead.
Every four,
Enemy in range. Shoot him down.
So we can
Enemy
catch
in
up to
sight.
him.
Is a full concept. It's got two
Enemy in range. Shoot him down.
screens over the
Straight ahead.
I can't.
Did we get him? Yeah, I think we got him. All right, let's head back to engage the other two. There they go. Oh, the plane is rolling. I can't stop it from rolling. Yep. There we go. Actually, I think he's starting to turn to face me.
Enemy in sight. It missed.
There he goes.
Enemy in range. Shoot him down.
Got it.
He's toast. Burnt toast. Missile missed.
Got
Well
it.
done.
Shot.
Training complete.
Nice.
Don't forget to buy some new planes in the hangar either.
All right. $342 total. Difficulty bonus. Okay, so again, no matches found. Team deathmatch. Phil 1v1, Phil 2v2. All right, let's go with that.
This is AWACS Phoenix. Multiple enemies spotted on radar. Work together and run them down. Your call sign is Alpha 1.
Plane's rolling again though.
Oh, wasted.
God, you know. Okay, I get why it's rolling. It's the position of my hand and not the controls itself. Oh shit, we got one coming after me.
Warning. Enemy locked on.
That's my partner. Here's my wingman. My partner destroyed him.
Warning. Enemy locked on.
Uh-oh. I say go to Israel.
Help 1 minute.
Yeah, now might be a good time to buy a plane. Oh, shit!
Down.
It shut out the air right before it even started.
I think it was all the questions.
30 seconds remaining. Warning. Enemy locked on. Alpha 1
Got it.
badge an enemy. You won. Nice job.
Current money. Alright. So let's return to the main menu. And let me check the chat before I get on out of here. So, that's going to do it for me. This is how I chalk this game up. I think it's worth the $5. And the good thing is you can play offline. So you got the 3 training missions, and you can play offline. But I think this game is going to be much more fun. Hopefully, this game will build up a player base. But in my opinion, in order for that to happen, it's got to get off of App Labs and make it to the official Oculus store. So I think right now it's the only game of its kind on the Oculus Quest. There's flight games on PC, but I don't think there's games like this on the Oculus Quest standalone. And with this game being multiplayer, I can see where a few people would like to try this game out. So I'm hoping Oculus, I don't know if Oculus is being, tough with the curation process or the requirements, but if that's the case, hopefully they'll let them loosen up and let this game onto the official Oculus store, because I can see where people would like this game. So this is definitely a game to keep in my library. This is definitely a game to keep my eye on. So with that being said, I think it's worth the $5. If you are playing this game strictly for multiplayer, naturally there's nothing there, because I think maybe I only saw 1 review. So I don't know if that means only 1 person bought the game or only 1 person submitted a review. But if you're strictly for multiplayer, you might want to wait, and hopefully some more people will buy this game and then build up a user base. But if you're fine with playing with bots and doing the training missions, by all means pick this game up. So with that being said, I'm going to boogie on out of here. And please forgive me, I forgot to mention, I forgot the name of the developer. I believe this was developed by one single man. His name is Brandon. I can't remember his last name, so I'll just go with Brandon. And I forgot the name of his official studio, but it does mention the name of the studio when you first fire this game up. So definitely worth the $5. And I would say check it out. That being said, I'm going to boogie on out of here. And I know I'm going to come back with something on Twitch later on, so I don't know what. So just keep your eyes peeled and make sure you sub to my Twitch channel, because I'll be putting a lot of content on Twitch, and we'll see you there. That being said, you guys know the line. Wakanda forever, long live the king, and deuces. Great showing, Alpha 1. I've been curious about the game recently and looking for more info. Good to hear your thoughts on it. VTiz, you joined and you were leaving again? Oh man, sorry about that. I definitely, I think this game is worth $5. So I'm definitely into flight sim games. And when I saw that this had multiplayer, even though, the multiplayer is dead, but I assume that's because the game's not getting any exposure on the real Oculus store. I suspect that would change once this game makes it to the Oculus Store, because again, it's the only game of its kind that I know of that has both single and multiplayer. So that being said, thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Shati, I'm not, excuse me if I got that wrong, but thanks a lot for popping in. VTiz, thanks for popping in. And make sure you sub to my Twitch channel, because that's when I go on a binge and I want to stream a game 5 days in a row or 5 times in one day. That's where you're going to see it at, because I'm trying to give my videos room to breathe on YouTube. So check me out there. So with that being said, I'm going to boogie on out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon.